Dobar den and welcome to Sozopol, my friends. I have a very special guest today, all the way from Kiev.
Здравейте from Sozopol, Bulgaria.
Da. So we are here on the Bulgarian Black Sea coast. Look how gorgeous it is. Mom, this is your first time on the Black Sea coast in Bulgaria. What do you think so far?
It's very nice day today and not so many tourists around, so we can enjoy the natural sea, smell the waves.
Sozopol is actually one of the oldest cities in Bulgaria. It has a history of over 2,600 years. It was initially founded by the Greeks, and I believe they named it Apollonia. After, Apollo. Right. Now, of course, keep in mind this is just a day trip, so we won't be able to show you absolutely everything. But to give you the highlights, I have a fabulous new camera, the Insta360 Go Ultra. They are the sponsor of today's video, and this baby just launched. Look how cute this is, guys! And look how tiny it is. Without its pod, it's only 53 grams, super portable and lightweight, and I love the square, really sleek design. Now, you can just vlog with this guy alone. It actually has a magnetic mounting where you could put this like on a fridge, on a pole. It has these kind of sticky configurations so you can put it absolutely anywhere. But if you want the full vlogging experience, it does have the action pod. You just pop it on in here, and then you can use the flip screen to see exactly what the shot looks like.
The size of the Go Ultra and also all of its unique features really do set it apart from the other cameras on the market. Whether you want to use it for travel vlogging as we are today or more active sports activities, there are so many places that this camera can go that others can't. For example, because of the Go Ultra's magnetic design, you can mount it on this necklace pod that comes with the camera, and just like that you have awesome hands-free POVs. The Go Ultra has fantastic image quality, shooting 4K and 60 FPS, as well as having good low-light capabilities when you turn on pure video mode. The camera has an improved battery life of 70 minutes on its own and 200 minutes in the action pod. You can also easily swap out the SD card on the go because inside of this little camera is a removable SD storage slot.
So honestly, guys, I'm such a big fan of this camera. I see myself using it on all my future travels. So if you would like to pick up the Insta360 Go Ultra, they are having a very special promotion right now for a very limited time where you can get a discount on this camera as well as a gift with purchase. I'm gonna have a link down in the description. Definitely check it out. So here we are in the heart of the old town, guys. These buildings that you see all around are like hundreds of years old, made in the traditional rock and wood style with the 2 levels. Like I said before, Sozopol is actually not that big of a city. It's only got like 5,000–6,000 people, but obviously it's a very popular place for tourists to visit. So in peak summer season, it gets to be like, 8,000–9,000 people. Another important thing to mention is that it really is only open in the summer season. I hear that if you come here in like too early of spring or really late fall, most things won't be open from what I read, it's usually like May through September that everything should be open. You most likely have really good weather and there's lots to do. So with Sozopol having a very rich cultural history, they do have an ethnographic museum here where you can go in one of the very traditional houses. It's called the Kertidi style of house, which was built in the 19th century. And inside they have some local crafts, some of the clothing that was worn in that time, jewelry. There's actually a few different museums in Sozopol that are worth checking out. So as you step into the ethnographic museum, it paints a vivid picture of life in the region during the 18th and 19th centuries. The exhibits highlight the traditions of the Rupci, Zagorci, and Tronki groups from the Stranza region. The museum also recreates the interior of a typical Sozopol home in that time, complete with a hearth, a low wooden dining table known as a sofra, and the agricultural and fishing tools that sustain daily life. On the upper floor, you will see more European influences when they began shaping the town, largely introduced by its Greek-speaking population. And this section features urban clothing, fine furniture, delicate glassware, and musical instruments. Together, these exhibits tell the story of a community shaped by both local traditions and cross-cultural connections. Oh my gosh, check out this super cute little beach that we found. I guess this is Clamshell Beach, definitely not one of the main ones, but if you wanted to kind of get away from more so the crowds of people, this is a cute little place. We have arrived to our lunch spot of the day. It's called Restaurant Neptune, the god of water, I believe. This restaurant was recommended to me by literally 3 or 4 locals, I think, because it does have an amazing sea view, as you can see, and it is known for its seafood, which, of course, should be very, very good in Sozopol. Oh my gosh, guys, they even have a lower level, so I think this would actually be the perfect spot. Очень классно, да, mom? So guys, the menu looks fantastic. They got everything you could want. I heard mussels are very popular here, but there's also calamari, octopus, shrimp. They have all kinds of different fish dishes, ones I've also just never even heard of before. What is a needlefish or karagoz? A scad? I do not know. But of course, if you're not a big fish eater, they also have, you know, different kinds of meat, but we will certainly be getting some seafood. Открываем водичку. И cheers. Alright guys, so the first thing I got was the fish soup, which I'll be honest, usually I'm not a big fan of, but you know, when in Rome, as they say. It's got veggies, fish broth I assume, and actual pieces of local fish, so let's give it a try. That may be the best fish soup that I've had. No, that's not saying a lot, but actually it is genuinely very good. And as my main, I chose to get the breaded calamari, but Mom, do you want to give it a try? See what you think?
with lemon.
Да.
This on dish.
Yes. Is it good?
Fresh.
Very nice. And as for Mom's main, it's a little bit different than you expected, right?
Yes, I don't think it's a red wallet.
Well, it is. I
but-
think it's the kind of fish you ordered, but it's just smaller here, and it did say fried.
Yeah.
So
Embryos.
hopefully it's still good. I think you do eat it whole, and you like dip it in the sauce. All right, so we're gonna dip the non-head part, and let's see how it tastes.
And
I like it. Of course, you do taste like, well, you do feel the bones a little bit, but because it's such a small fish, they kind of break apart fairly easy. And because it was freshly fried, like it does taste really nice actually, like better than I thought. Нормально?
да, только позвоночник убирай.
И головы. Yeah, then it's good. Absolutely beautiful view though. I am very glad they recommended this restaurant. And now, after a very lovely lunch, we are heading to the beach. Правильно, Mom? Are you excited?
Как скажешь.
So yeah, as I mentioned before, we are going to the central beach, like the main beach of Sozopol, but there are a few smaller ones. It's actually the perfect temperature right now. It's about like 4 p.m. so it's not super hot and the sun isn't extremely strong, so we'll get in a couple of hours of sunbathing and swimming in the Black Sea. Oh my gosh, guys, the weather today is absolute perfection. Like, it is sunny with a breeze, not too hot, not too cold, and while there are some waves in the water, it looks like you can go in pretty far and it's not that deep. So I am going to take you in the water with the Insta360 Go Ultra because this little baby is waterproof up to 10 meters. How fantastic was that, Mom? Море.
Море. Черное море.
Да, да.
Sun was not so
Yeah, it wasn't
high
too hot.
and strong today. So very nice weather for 3 hours.
And I would say that from first impressions, because we haven't actually gone on the beach, but the beach here in Sozopol looks better than Burgas, right? From
First
impressions.
impressions.
Yeah. If I didn't mention, we're actually staying in Burgas. Sozopol didn't have a lot of, great accommodation options because we were booking so last minute. So you can just take a half-hour bus ride from Burgas and do a day trip, as we did today. It costs 7 leva. They leave every half hour. So
you know, with accommodation, it is much more limited than Burgos, but you can still come here and enjoy the beach. Now the area that we're actually going to walk through now is the newer part of Sozopol from my understanding. Like where we were is obviously the old town. That's over there on the other side of Central Beach. And then on this side here, you can see some fancier, newer hotels. And yeah, let's go check it out. So I'll be honest guys, there's not really much to see and do in the new town as far as I saw. It's very much like residential and, you know, a few restaurants. Definitely worth your while that if you're going to stay as a tourist in Sozopol, I would say absolutely stay in the old town or right here near the beach. Of course, if you want to be right on the beach, that is also great. So funny enough, right next to where we were standing, there is a really nice little restaurant that has homemade Bulgarian lemonade, which I've had in a few different places. They make it super well. It's like fresh fruit with water or sparkling water, and I think this will be great for watching the sunset. Look at this fabulous lemonade. Mom, which kind did you get?
Some berries.
You got, yeah, like forest fruit kind of one. I got strawberry. Cheers to a great day. So friends, this brings us to the end of our fabulous day in Sozopol. The sun is going to go down soon, so I'm actually finishing things off on the Insta360 Go Ultra because it has really good low light capabilities. All you have to do is just turn on pure video mode and it really brightens things up, as you guys can see. So once again, a very big thank you to Insta360 for sponsoring today's video. Remember guys, that special deal is only on for a limited amount of time, so I'm gonna have a link in the description so you can get that special discount and gift with purchase. And then the next time that you will see me and my mom, we are going to be in Nesebr. Yes, another very famous, beautiful seaside town here in Bulgaria. So stay tuned for that. And as always, I am sending you guys so much love. Keep being your own kind of beautiful. Bye guys.